Yo dudes, what's up? This is PlanetKeef. I'm Planet, and no, I'm Keef. I need to learn that. And today I'm going to be unboxing a great big machine, which I'm quite excited about. Sorry, PlanetKeef hasn't been very productive of late, mainly because of the weather. This studio where I am is completely uninsulated, and for the last week we've had snow, wind, very low temperatures for the UK, and it's been horrible. We called it the Beast from the East. Apparently the French called it the Siberian Bear, I think, and the Finns called it Wednesday. But it was cold, it was snowy, and it was basically very unpleasant being in here. And so that's one thing. The other thing is I finally got a load of money that I've been waiting for a very long time, and it is it's not enough to buy a house, but it's enough to buy a lot of the toys that I've been wanting to get for a long time, and this is one of them. Okay, here's the new toy, Evolution. British designed innovation, engineered in the Steel City, which I guess must be Sheffield, but they don't say that anywhere. Anyway, it's a marvellous looking thing. It can cut steel, aluminium, wood, also plastic, but they don't mention that because it's just too easy. All with one blade. So this is the 1500 watt model with a 210mm blade. There's a bigger version for £40 more, which is 2000 watts and can cut larger chunks of stuff. But for me, this should be perfect. So, well, let's have a tour of the box. You've seen that. What's this? Innovation defined. Pioneering multi-purpose cutting technology. Cuts up to 6mm steel, cuts wood with nails in it, can cut a block of timber 60 by 220mm, which is 2 3/8 by 8 3/4. Can do miters on slightly smaller bits and something else, well, different direction miters. Fab. A lot of stuff, and same kind of stuff again. Right, let's get it open, and because I'm dying to show you this thing on the top, which has tickled me somewhat. So I've got all their social network things on the top: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest, the Twitter, and the pointless Google Plus. And you can find reviews and stuff online, and I have done, and they're fantastic. But I love this hashtag toolcandy. I'll be using that. So let's open this and see what's inside. Okay, big heavy square thing, that will be the cutting disc. Assembly guide, I will need that. A thing with 2 prongs, like a tuning fork, but bigger and very much heavier. That is quite weighty. Knobs, one knob with a spring on it. Little plastic cap for something. And who knows what that is. I don't at this point in time. I expect I'll find out. A big slab of polystyrene. Get rid of him. And machinery. Wow. Oh my goodness. It's heavy. Well, I knew it was heavy because when I got it from the shop, they they offered to help carry it. And me being a macho bloke said, no, I can manage, and I did. But yeah, the whole thing is about 13 kilos, I think. Quite weighty. Anyway, let's see if we can get this out. Right, I've had a quick read through the instructions. So we've got 3 main parts. These are the carriage slides, and this bit with the handle is the cutting head in the locked down position. Well, that's the rest of it, which is the base and bevel neck. So let's see if we can get that out. Okay. Cool. Another box and another load of polystyrene. Okay, so we've got 2 things to attach first. There's the mitre locking handle, and then there's the positive stop locking lever. How exciting. So apparently this can vary according to different models, but this is the long locking lever. You shove it in there, turn it clockwise, should it engage? Turn the mitre locking handle clockwise to engage and draw the handle into the locking mechanism. Come on then. Not engaging. Well, I think that might be it, actually. This base isn't as heavy as it felt like when it was in the box. Now, the stop locking lever pushes onto this mechanism down here somehow. Okay, that's nice and firm. Now we've got to adjust this bevel neck to horizontal, 0 degrees, because it's packed at 45 degrees to fit in the box, I guess. So slacken the bevel locking handle, which I don't think I've got that in right. Rotate this, tighten the bevel locking. Oh, that's not locked, is it? Right, I think I'm going to have to watch a video and learn how to do this, because those instructions aren't great. They do supply a QR code link to the official video, so that's neat. Okay, looked like it worked. Well, right, okay, so what he did in the video was a little bit different. He put the clampy bit in first, and then you just screw it tight, which takes several turns of the screw. So that's a bit misleading, because I was thinking it would just be some kind of click, one-time click thing. Anyway, so now I should be able to release this. Oh, fun. And turn it. Yeah, so you can see what's happening is there are these notches, which are the various angle stops. So that just releases it, and then you should be able to turn that around to here. So why can't I? Feeling like a fool, but it didn't say. You actually have to unscrew this a little bit, and then raise the lever, and then you can turn it. Pop. Right, that's popped into 0. So now we tighten it. Nice and tight. That's good. Okay, next bit. Gosh, I've done a whole page. Insert the carriage slide. Here we go. The trom. So it's got a red bit and a white bit, and they have to go to match the red and white arrows that are printed on there. Okay, so we put them in about halfway. Oh no, then you're supposed to insert the carriage locking screw into the threaded hole. I guess that's that. Oh, it's this. It's this spring-loaded knob. Okay, and it goes in there. Right, marvellous. Okay, and I have actually put this in the wrong way round. Right, it needs to go in from the back. Now we need to attach the cutting head, but before that happens I'm going to have a cup of tea. Right, now we need to fix this onto the things, the rails. So we've got two holes there, a red one, a white one, and you've got a hole in the side which is where this green lug will pop out from there to secure itself in there, in theory. So you've got to make sure that happens right. So push me up, just offer that up, push it. Okay, yep, that's done. That's locked in place. Marvellous. So now we need to screw the cable. It's got this sort of bracket and screwy thing onto the back of the carriage slide. There's a hole there. Oops. And you need to leave a couple of inches of slack. And make sure the cable doesn't get trapped inside the carriage slide. Okay, next thing is to raise the cutting head. So there's this big orange locking pin, which you can't pull it like that. You've got to just push down slightly and that releases the pressure, and then you can pull it back and the machine just raises up like that and then locks itself in the up position. And I don't know how to release it from that. Okay, we'll figure that out, and then the next bit is to fit the blade. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so when you've done all that, just check that it travels freely and doesn't catch on anything. There's a big old checklist in that book that you have to tick everything off twice. Done it. And then we've got all these bits left over. This is actually a clamp to hold whatever you're cutting in place, and that can be adjusted up and down, or you can put it on the other side if you like. That's useful. These are to do with the dust extraction if you're fitting a bag to the exhaust pipe. And this clear little plug, I think, is to do with the laser, which is here. I guess that's just a spare cover for it, so that'll get lost and never used. Anyway, not to worry. Right, let's switch it on. Oh, one other thing, there's an extendable bit at the back which just gives it a bit more support so it won't tip over backwards. I don't actually know how to work this. Well, that works. Right, let's grab a bit of wood. Wow, look at that, and that is a beautiful, clean, smooth cut there. Gosh, impressive. I think I should get a dust extractor on there though. Let's try a mitre. I think we've exceeded the size limit there because it just didn't reach to the little back corner. Never mind, I can, well, this is just for playing with, no problem. And I will fix this to my other bench because it can move about, you don't want that. Okay, now we'll try this bit of metal, and because it's not deep, not wide, I'll just, you just push the slide right back, and I'll lock it, and off we go. Okay, and gloves, goggles and ear defenders would have been a good idea, but that's a pretty clean cut. So there we go, the amazing Evolution Rage 3S, and I don't think I told you the best part, but it cost £100, which for a machine like this is just, you're joking, aren't you? It's very cheap, but don't let that fool you. It really works, and yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this. So there you go. If you enjoyed it, give it a like, subscribe, send me money, I don't mind, and thanks for watching, and see you next time.